black. He knocked the cue ball down towards the reds. Just wanted to see whether the two reds
frame
at the top of the four were a plant into this right hand corner pocket, and they were. A little bit disappointed he didn't have a chance of overtaking the highest break there made by Ronnie O'Sullivan yesterday, 141. Nevertheless, delighted with his contribution, taking that second frame.
Yeah, I was just thinking if people at home were watching that opening frame, kind of thought they'll go and put the kettle on, make a cup of tea, and they'll come back in and the second frame was over. Just thinking, can you boil a kettle in 6.5 minutes, Ken, or does your kettle still whistle?
Kettle, what's that? Roberts just coming around. This red does cut into this bottom left hand corner pocket. Just got to try and avoid the black on the way back down the table. Couldn't avoid the black. But I'm sure he'll have a go at this blue. Doesn't have to do much with the cue ball here, so just try and concentrate, and because the red is close to the right hand centre, you can just leave the cue ball between that and the blue spot. Well, it's a blue you would have expected him to get.
Neil Robertson one.
I like this shot here. He could have potted the other one, but he wanted to get the blue back on the spot because the pink and black are out of commission at the moment. And being a left-hander, it was a comfortable blue to leave. I'm just wondering if he'll try and develop something here. No, just playing for the single red and then get a good angle on the blue and into the pink, and hopefully bring reds and possibly pink and black into play. But he's left himself a little awkward on this red to leave a good angle on the blue. Or maybe the pink pots. If not, it's the blue in between the brown and yellow, loads the left hand side and try to split the pink and reds up. It's a pretty good effort. He deserves to be on something, and look where the cue ball's going to finish. Oh, he's going to be snookered, is he?
12.
Bit unlucky there. It was a pretty good effort.
Mark Williams 12. Sure.
Yeah, there are a couple of reds he can go at here. The one to the right of the pink does pot, I think, I'm sure, into this bottom right hand corner pocket, and also the one that's closest at the back of the pack, close to the top cushion. He's played that well. course, the angle
4.
of the green. I would love to get top side of this blue. Nice angle on the blue after potting this red.
Five.
No, just didn't get into it enough, did he?
No, for Neil, that was quite poor. He didn't get any action. He was hoping to leave the blue in the middle pocket, as you said, Ken, and then he could have went into the pink full ball. So change your plan now. And he could have done with just bringing it a little bit further up the table to pot this red and develop the black.
10.
He could still do that, but he might have to use the rest. He's a tall lad, Neil. I don't know if he can reach over to this. No.
Yeah, I think if he just pots this red, Dennis, and screws into the reds just below the pink, I think he can hold the cue ball for the black into the same pocket where the red is going. Just didn't get enough screw on the cue
11.
ball. And that's end of break.
Robertson, 11.
Just wondering if he can take a pot onto the left corner and find the gap between the black and red. There's a red just 2 from the pink. I think he might be able to pot it in the left corner and find that gap. Well, he got the main part of the shot. He didn't find the gap that he thought he would. Oh, dear me. Well, he was hitting very low on that, and he seemed to have a little touch of left-hand side on it. On that type of shot, you want to be hitting the white right in the center and at the bottom, but I don't know whether the side just affected that shot. Could well have done.
One.
I think players sometimes can, you know, when you play a shot like that, you don't realize you're playing with a little touch of side rather than hitting the white right in the middle and on the bottom.
Some players do like to play those shots with side, you know, rather than just in the middle. They're so used to playing with either left or right hand side. And there you see bottom left hand side, and maybe he just prefers to play those shots with a little bit of side. But as you said, the side took him easily and pushed the cue ball into the long angle of the blue one. Well, that was a good attempt, but I think he was a little bit unfortunate here. I don't think these two reds are a plant into this corner pocket.
Yeah, sometimes you can squeeze them if the two reds are almost touching. If he hits the first red on the left side as we look at it, it could straighten that second red up, believe it or not. I mean, the plant doesn't look on, but sometimes you can squeeze it, is what we say. There's just a little bit of a gap there, but you can still squeeze them. But it's going to the left side of the pocket as we look at it. You'd think he'd have to hit that first red on the right side as we look at it, but it has the opposite effect. But maybe it's not on. It was worth looking at, though.
Neil Robertson, 8.
Yeah, time for a little read. Read about all your favourite players. I think he's with his mum and dad there, and his dad's certainly listening to me, so not quite. It was worth taking that on. Well, he looks like a young Neil Robertson, doesn't he, with that blonde hair there in the background, still reading away. Now, this is a chance for Neil Robertson, and it's a good chance at that. That needs absolutely perfect cueing to pot those. He's let that cue ball just run a little too far. Just means if he cuts the yellow in, not as easy to control the cue ball.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether he'll take a chance. Well, he's refusing the pot. That is surprising. I just thought he might take the chance. Trying to go into maybe the pink and reds.
Yes, if you're on the balk line or just this side of the balk line, you can always pot one of the balk colours, or the green and the yellow in this instance. But